Okay, this is a problem that I'm sure a lot of you will have questions on, so I'm going to create a video to help you. Here's a sample data set, okay? They want a 5-number summary. What is a 5-number summary before I get into the actual problem itself? Basically, it is, what is the first and last one are easy. What is the lowest number? What is the highest number? So if you're following my cursor here, this number would be 7 and this one would be 94. The lowest number and the highest number, okay? These three numbers here are, this is Q1, this is Q2, this is Q3. What do I mean by that? Okay, what number represents the 25% of the data? Like, if I have like 100 pieces of data, what's the 25th piece if they're in order, okay? What is the 50th piece if they're in order? What is the 75th piece if they're in order, okay? So that's what Q1, Q2, and Q3 means, okay? In other words, this number represents, that says that 25% of the data are less than that number and 75% of the data are more than that number. This number here represents the median of the entire set of data, which means 50% or less, 50% or more. Q3 represents data that says 75% or less, 25% or more, okay? So the first thing you have to do, and I did that prior to save time, is you have to put all these numbers in order. And then you have to say to yourself, how many data points are there? That's important because I always say, like to do the median first, the Q2 first, okay? What number is exactly in the middle of this data set? Okay, it's real important to count, and there's 28 pieces of data here. Trust me, there are. To save time, I already did that. Okay, if there's an odd number of data, which there isn't here, you would just take the middle one. In other words, if this were 29 sets of data, you would simply take the 15th data point, because that would be 14 less than 14 more, okay? But there's 28 pieces of data, which means you have to take the middle data, the middle two, and take the average. Okay, so that would be, so you would take the 13th and the 14th, right? No, the 14th and the 15th. So anyway, so there's 28. So I was right the first time, the 14th and 15th. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14 and 15. The 14th and 15th number are 39 and 52. Okay, so that means there are 13 numbers less than 39 and 13 numbers more than 52, which means you take the average of 39 and 52, and that's going to be your median. So if I take, and just basically 39 plus 52, that whole thing divided by 2. I know I didn't show it that, but 39 plus 52 divided by 2. So you're going to go 39 plus 52 equals 91 divided by 2 equals 45.5. So your median is 45.5. That's the one in the middle. Okay. All right. Now that I have 28 sets of data points, okay, now I'm going to figure out Q1 and Q3. Q1 and Q3 are simply, you take half of the data and take that median, and that's Q1. You take the higher set of data and you take that median, and that's Q3. So since there is an even number of that in the entire set, 28, I'm going to just split it up 14 and 14. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so there's my demarcation point, so to speak. Okay. All right, so I'm going to just move those over. So here is, I'm just going to get rid of this. We already know the median of the entire set of data. So now I'm going to take, how many are here? There's 14. So again, I'm going to take the 7th and 8th set of data. So that'd be 6 and 6. Yeah, 14, right? So that'd be 6, 2, and 6, right? So the 7th and 8th, I take the average of those two to get the median of this set of data. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the two in the middle are 17 and 21. So the median of those two is 19. If you add them up, divide by 2, you get 19, okay? So 19 is your Q1. All right. And again, if there was an odd number, in that half, okay, if there was an odd number, where's my word doc? If this piece right here, after you split them up, was an odd number, you would simply take the number right in the middle, okay? But it's an even number. Anytime you have an even number, you have to take the average of the two in the middle, all right? So again, here now the same thing. Now for Q3, you're going to take the higher set of data. There's 14 total, so you're going to take the 7th and the 8th piece, because that means there'll be 6 less and 6 more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go, 63 and 65. Those are your two middle data points. The average between those two is 64. So your Q3 is 64. And of course, again, as I said, your lowest number is 7. That goes here. Those are the two easiest ones. And your biggest number is 94. That goes here. Hope that helps.